the very first thing to think about is that this is a big change and it's okay to be stressed or anxious because we're taking something that we had firm control over and we're like, okay, the company's trying to help streamline our job so that we can move into doing more like of the important work and making more income and making more impact on more people, not getting hung up on putting in orders for people. That's a secretarial job, okay? Or changing, I want berries instead of omegas or whatever, because people can change their own orders. And that's not totally why they're doing it. It's just they're moving into what people are used to, which on Amazon or any other site, you can change your stuff, right? So it's going to be like that. But the problem for us is that we have done concierge treatment for so long that it's really hard to let that go. We're not letting it go totally. We're going to help get people acclimated to seeing their own orders. And guess what? The company has embraced Shopify, which actually emails the people really well. Like today we got charged for something and it could have looked like, something, that we were charged for, but it showed us the pictures of the actual product and what we're getting charged for. And it said it's going to let us know our next shipment, like when it actually ships. It was just an installment. So they're going to be getting cues from the actual site, which we're not used to. We've never really had great cues from our virtual office or our juiceplus.com website. We haven't had a really on target thing. Now we're going to have that. And so people just really need to be on, their email that they have connected to their juiceplus.com. Meanwhile, though, we can also help keep track on our reports and things and say, hey, just want to make sure you got your email. And so we're gonna talk about stuff like that. And then the site is beautiful. And we're gonna look at that. So anyway, the first thing that you have to do is just realize everybody needs to go through these next steps that we're gonna say, and they are the simplest steps you could possibly do. And everybody can do them. The customers and the team can do these steps right now. Go to juiceplus.com, activate. Just click activate. Put in your email that is associated with your Juice Plus orders, because it's all about finding your orders. I had 3 different, actually 4, because Doug has some too, places or emails connected to all my orders. So I had to realize, oh my gosh, my subscriptions are in 4 different places. So I need to merge them. Don't worry about me. But if you can't find your subscriptions, all of them, they could be under a different email. So that's how everything is categorized as email. So the first thing you do is go on there, activate. It's going to put your email. Yeah, you only activate once for that particular email. Then you go to your email and you follow that link, that exact link. Then you put that same email, that is your username, and then you put a password that you make up. And you can use that password for all your different email addresses that are attached to subscriptions. And you can use it for any other sites, that same
Sharon.
password. Yes.
So I have a question. Does everybody understand what, so when you go to juiceplus.com and you click on login, does everybody understand what Sharon's talking about with activate account? Did you find that? The activate account? No. So let me share my screen and show you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when we go to juiceplus.com, let me go to the main site. So this is what you'll see. All right. We're going to call her Cabbage Girl. So you go over here up in the top right, you have login.
I don't have login. I have a shopping cart.
To the left of the shopping cart, you don't have something that says login?
No, I'm on my cell phone and I don't have login.
Okay. Let me look on my cell phone and tell you what I see.
I see the shopping cart and the 3 little lines.
Can anybody help us? Anybody else on their phone? I'm opening it up
now. Now, if I click on the 3 little lines,
yeah, you have to click on the 3 little lines.
Oh, 3 little lines, yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, now
So
I'm on.
then you go to login.
Okay.
And when you see login, somewhere on there, it's going to give you, it looks like you would just put in your email and password, and you don't use your old one. Okay. Your new customers or customers that are current customers that do not use a portal yet will go to new customers sign up.
No,
Actually,
go to
they'll
activate.
go returning, they'll go to activate. So right here on the bottom, it says activate account. You click on the word activate account. And then it's going to pull up another window where you put in your email. That is the same email that you use currently for your Juice Plus account. And then click submit. Then in about 1 minute or less, the system should send you an email that's going to give you a link to reset your,
Okay, you're going a little bit too fast because I have to put in my email.
okay. And everybody else, don't forget, you can put things into the chat if you want to.
And is this what the directions you said we're giving our customers as well, sending them the first?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah, sorry, I started off with activate when you go to juiceplus.com, but login would be the first step. Then find activate under everything, like at the bottom. Don't try to put in, username and password on your first try.
Yeah, you don't want to activate more than once. I don't know what would happen. It would self-destruct.
Self-destruct. Yeah. Okay.
Crystal, yeah,
Karen, I'm
customer
gonna-
login, yes. But you go under everything, it says activate in that little paragraph. Like
And
you
this
don't
is
put in your
kind of
email
a-
and password.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a thing to wrap your head around. This is gonna confuse you for a while. I still haven't fully got concept yet, but in this situation, we're logging in as a customer because the only thing you're gonna see here is your own orders. Okay, this is for your own orders. This isn't to manage all your customers and stuff. We'll do that afterward. Sharon, I'm gonna turn it back over to you. I'm gonna look around and see if anybody's shared some verbiage on the NMD groups
Oh, yeah.
to give to our customers.
I've put some stuff into Team Transform.
Oh, you have, okay.
Basically, you're activating and finding your own subscriptions. Then you're gonna have your customer do the same thing. So, we're no longer going into our back office and changing orders, and we're no longer putting in orders for people. That's a big thing to wrap your head around. So,
Can you
We're
put
gonna
it in the
help them
chat? If
do
if
that.
you typically put all the orders in for your people, can you just give us a number one or something in the chat, just so we get an idea of how many people we're dealing with here?
Okay, and so I'm brand new, so I've already gotten my email and I activated it on the email. And so now I'm back to juiceplus.com where I put in my password. That's right.
yeah, you come up with a password. I don't know if you want to use your old one, but
I know what it is. I've already picked it.
Did you wait for the link though? Darby,
Yes.
did you wait? Okay.
Yes, I clicked on from the link. Yeah, from my password link.
okay, so Doug, Jimmy says, why aren't we putting in orders for people or changing orders for people?
Well, my first response is a Jim Rohn quote, is that I don't sign up for that course. It's just the way it is. But the technical reason why is because it's not compliant with safety for the fact that I would have to give you my credit card number. It's not the way the world works anymore. It's very dangerous as far as security of your customers. But and who knows how many orders we could even lose. You know, it doesn't make us look very current or professional. It's just not the way the world works anymore because of theft of credit card numbers.
So this is a more secure way, and you
Like
can let
Amazon.
your customers know that, the company wants you to have more security. And this is a way to have you have more control over your orders and also more security and control over your
And
payment information.
if I order this Yeti cup on Amazon, I don't have to call up Kirsten Hood, who works at Amazon, and say, hey, I'd like to order a Yeti cup, or can you call me back? I want to order the Yeti cup. I just go in there, I put it in, it automatically works. And it must work because we spend more money than we should at Amazon.
Well,
because
that's
it's-
true.
It all
It
works.
works like that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna draw people in.
We're all gonna be millionaires, okay?
That's a good one, honey. All right, you can keep going. I'm assuming everybody, does anybody else need help accessing their juiceplus.com website?
Yes, I still need help. So I have on my phone, I have put in my email and trying to put in my password and I got the email that says, let me go to my email. So I've got my email and it says activate your account. And then it says put in your password.
So you clicked on the link in the email to get a new password, and then you entered the password, and then you did it again, and then you submitted that. Once you do that, it should be instantly available to log into. Is that what's happening?
When you log in though, if I look at the URL at the bottom, it says My Shopify. Is that correct?
Yes, I've
Okay.
noticed that. And there's quite a few things that we won't love the way it looks right now. That's not happening by default, that they're aware of all of it. Trust me, the NMDs are all over corporate.
I
Like,
just
you
wanted to make
can't
sure I was
believe
in the
it.
right spot.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that'll fix, like how it should go default to the monthly price, not the pay in full price, where all that's gonna get worked out.
Okay, so Doug, you want to, well, we're just gonna go look at our orders now.
Okay,
Um,
I'm logged in.
okay, Jimmy, we're gonna get to all that. Are we gonna get an alert when our customers get their next order? We're going to get to customer care. So we're gonna try to go co-host you. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna try to go in order of signing ourselves up. Then we're gonna talk about prospects. Then we're gonna talk about, I forget, Doug, you have that list. Then we're gonna talk about customers. Then we're gonna talk about adding team. So, and you know, within that, you're gonna hear all about, hopefully you have time, Jimmy, to be on. So,
I'll put the topics in the thing for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have one more question. When I look at my URL after doing that, like I just told you, it says Shopify.com, but it has a dbab63.myshopify.com. What's that?
I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about it. That same thing happened to me, just,
Okay, so I'm in the right spot. I mean, I see my stuff.
yeah, so don't worry about it.
so that's just your portal that you don't need to worry. That's not susanwinnett.juiceplus.com where somebody's gonna order.
Okay,
We're
okay.
now finding our subscriptions, our orders. That's it.
okay,
Right
okay.
now, that's all we've been doing. And you'll see subscriptions. And then you click on that and you'll see your list of orders that you have. And you
Right.
can click on the red part and it will show you that you can either edit your account. Or can you guys see that? Manage your orders or manage your, yeah, whatever, customers, I think it's orders. Manage your own subscriptions and in there, you pick one that you wanna look at. And you get choices of what is available to you. Not everything's available. Like if you try to rush a shipment when it doesn't want to, you know, if it's not within 30 days or it's not paid off, it'll tell you, okay? If you want to cancel, you can probably, but you might have to finish your payments. So it will tell you what you can and cannot do to your own subscriptions. You're gonna learn that way, okay? And you'll be able to update credit cards, you'll be able to update addresses. The three things that you can do are rush, delay, or what is it called? Like, I'm not looking at it, or cancel an order. Okay, we're used to saying, well, I wanna, you know, delay an order for a month or, you know, something, or I wanna add a child. So we've got to talk about some of those different things.
Okay, I have a question real quick. So I'm on subscription. And
Uh-huh.
so I have three things listed here. This
Yeah.
looks like my orders. So I need to tap on one of those?
Yes, one of the red links. So we're used to having hyperlinks that are blue. These are red. Okay.
Is it helpful, guys? Give me a thumbs up if you want to see it on the screen.
Yeah,
Me
I
doing
think
what
it's
she's
good to
saying.
see it on the screen.
I've got it. I'm fine.
Okay.
Ariana,
Still
you have
gonna
a
do it?
comment or question?
Yes, I have. Sorry, I got in late. I don't know if you already talked about it, but mine says incorrect email or password. What should I do?
So just activate, go to juiceplus.com.
Okay,
To log in,
all
just
right.
click activate and follow the link that you get on
Okay.
your email. Then come up with a
Okay,
new
thank you.
password.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay,
here's
thanks.
my current orders. So I click on the red number. Of course, I'm doing this on desktop, but then I can manage the subscription.
Yeah.
Oh, up here, upper right, manage subscription. And I can skip the next shipment. I can rush it. I can change the address. I can edit payment information. You cannot change what's on that order. Like you can't switch from a duo to a trio or switch from chewies to capsules. You'd have to cancel it, which is down at the bottom, and then do a whole new order.
Okay, so Doug, if I go up to the top and I want to manage, and then I have one that is expected to be delivered on September 25th, if I want to change that to September 30th, I could do that, right?
You cannot choose the date currently. That is
Okay.
a feature that they have not implemented yet.
Okay.
Right now, when you delay it, it's going to delay it 4 months.
Oh, no.
But I would expect, based on the initial reaction from the NMDs today, it's kind of like papers were flying in the room and people were going crazy. That's going to be changed rather quickly.
Okay, all right, got it. All right, so there's nothing
Okay,
that I want to change.
Crystal has a question. What will your username be? The email is your username for those particular subscriptions that are attached to that username. So if you've only used one email for all your orders, that is your username for that particular set of subscriptions.
Real quick, going back to what you just said, I heard you can delay it 4 months and then go back in and rush it if it's within 30 days.
Okay.
So it's a whole new concept where we're gonna, be able to do exactly what Stacy said. So it's kind of like you just got to wrap your head around all these things. It's going to be great once we get through the learning process. Okay. Doug, show them how. Okay, so we're still managing orders. Oh, I was going to say children's health study, but no, you can't do that yet.
Well, I was near throwing up when this all first happened.
I know it's
Don't
enough to
share
give
it,
you
don't worry.
some anxiety. Okay, so that's how you find your own orders. Now, your customers probably don't have a bunch of different emails attached to their orders. I did. I've been in the system for a long time and I have some under me, some under my husband. So find your own orders and maybe keep them under one email, okay? But for your customer, like, just share one of my texts, Doug. I mean, it wasn't beautiful or anything, but it's in Voxer. I mean, I'm just letting them know, especially if they're shipping in September.
What are you talking about right now, Sharon? I can't understand.
Okay. For those people that are shipping in September, it's more urgent for you to get them signed up on their portal. Okay, so we're all signing up on our portals. We need to now get our customers to do that.
Okay. Right, because we can't delay their shipments or anything like that. And you're also currently not going to get an email that says Doug Farrar's order is shipping in 10 days. You're gonna need to, we're gonna teach you how to do some of the other stuff to see what's going on, but you're gonna have to do it a little bit manual just for now. Sharon, I think the next step would be to either talk about how to communicate to customers. I guess whatever we just did to log in.
Yeah.
You have to explain that to your customers, but also we should teach them how to sell Juice Plus on this website as well. That's
Yeah, so let's get through the making of the portals. I know it's kind of confusing. We're talking about customers, but then we're going to go to people actually buying Juice Plus. But I think it's important, especially for anybody that's shipping in September that you have not contacted, that you usually do contact, that you have them set up their portal. So I'm sending them this image that I put in the chat. And it's exactly what we just did. And then I'm just contacting them. And I don't know if you want to show that.
So you guys can go to that image in the chat And if you click on the upper right-hand corner of the image, you can download it. And then save that image to send to other people. I'm gonna open it up right now so you guys can see the image. Oh yeah, it's basically what we just did.
So I put some images of me talking to my customers in Team Voxer, Team Transformers Voxer. So I wrote to one of my customers who's shipping. I said, "Hi, Diane. Just wanted to let you know your order is set to ship September 8th. I need to also take you through how to set up your new customer portal because I will not be able to change your orders. Let me know if/when you are ready for the instructions. It's not hard," I said. And then she wrote, "Please send the instructions and I'll give it a go." All right, so you're just communicating that you need to help them set up a portal and that they're about to ship, right? So then I put that picture and then I even explained it, as if I'm talking to her verbally. Go to juiceplus.com, push activate, what we all just did. Push activate, put in your email, get a link, follow the link, make a password, get back to juiceplus.com. I said, keep that info. So she has it. Then I said, now you'll be able to view your subscription and either skip, rush, or cancel. Okay. So then she wrote, okay. And then she wrote done. All right. So that's what you want. You want your customers taking the monkey off your back for their shipment. Now Diane has control over whether she moves her shipment around, and we'll have even more options once they add, that we can move it a month or whatever. But right now she can pause it. And then she can rush it as soon as she wants it. Like she can pause it and it'll be 4 months of pausing, but then she can rush it right when she needs it. Just like when we need something from Amazon, it comes, right? Okay, so Doug, let's move into ordering, unless somebody has a question about getting into the portal for us and for our customers.
Would you mind just sharing that image on the screen for a second? Because it won't download on my computer for some reason. And I can just take a screenshot.
It's on Team Transformers.
Oh, it is good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. Go ahead.
Or you could do that, yeah.
It's a
Now,
little blurry on this, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got this. I got this.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
other thing is, how do you know when your customers are shipping, right? We don't have a back office of the virtual office. We don't have juiceplus.com as we used to know it. So right now, until we get you into the back office, which is taking longer with the company, I'm suggesting you use your preferred customer genealogy report. Okay, and that is something that was emailed August 30th. Okay, and you just look for your September orders, and those are the people you reach out to right now. Can we get a 1 for everybody that understands where their preferred customer genealogy report is and how to see the September shipments in the chat? So if you don't, then you want to get with your sponsor leader, or you just want to check your email. And after you go through a few pages of headers on the preferred customer genealogy, you'll see there's columns that show you ship dates. Okay, and if it's anywhere in September, that's just part of what we've been doing for customer care, but we've had alerts. Right now, we don't, okay? And the customers, though, are going to be getting alerts from Shopify. So that's a good thing. All right, so just keep that in mind. Let's go to sharing Juice Plus and getting them ordered. Doug?
do you want to do that through the, well, let's start by saying your old Juice Plus website is still the same. Like mine was dferrar.juiceplus.com. If I do that, this is where you will send prospects in order to buy Juice Plus. Okay. So everybody, if you know your website, you can go to that now. The good news is you can still create a shopping cart for prospects from the juiceplus.com website, but I would recommend doing it here. So is everybody good? We're going to our website.
Doug,
Yeah.
don't you want to really recommend that people do it from here for for new customers so that they are connected to you. Because if you go
Yeah, it's
through,
the best way to know that they're connected to you because you're on your site.
So
Yeah.
that's the old site, like mine was D Donahoe. Is that what you're saying? It's not
Yes.
an email.
Whatever .juiceplus.com, .juiceplus.com, that is your thing. Your old website is still your same website.
Does anybody not know their own juiceplus.com website? Maybe you're new.
And then we use the new password, or do we use the one that?
There's no password when you go to a website. It's just D Donahoe, if that was it, .juiceplus.com, and here they are, your Juice Plus partner, Darby Donahoe, and has your little introduction there. They're going to be taking off your email and phone number, I believe, because some people are not happy with that.
So Darby, don't get confused about, this is not your virtual office or anything. This is just your website for people to order. Okay. So it's the face of your ordering website.
The previous thing we did was the Juice Plus portal, customer portal, and we were logging in as our own customers to manage our own orders in that old one. Now we're moving from you guys taking Juice Plus to you guys sharing Juice Plus, which we do through our website, which again, mine is dfarrar.juiceplus.com. Yours is whatever it used to be, whatever you set it up to be in the past. And then Sharon asked a clarifying question. If anybody doesn't know how to find that information, you can check. What would you have them do? Check with their upline. They call the
Yeah.
until they
their
get into
upline,
the
I might
yeah.
be able to find it if you text or Vox or me, if you know you're on our team. Then I might be able to find it. But yeah, we'll get it for you if you don't
I
know.
have yours, Darby.
Oh, I know what my thing is to get into my old one. I know what that is. It's just that I'm on Juice Plus, I think, .com with the broccoli lady. Is that what you called her?
No, you're gonna go up to the web browser at the top. The same way if we want to go to Amazon right now, we would type Amazon.com in the very top of your browser.
Right.
You're gonna type ddonahoe.juiceplus.com and it'll go to your Juice Plus.
Oh, stop it.
I'll never stop, Darby.
Okay, so let me get back to that page. Miss that.
Nicole Fiel, I want you to, you're going to leave that website. You're going to type in nicolefiel.juiceplus.com or nfiel or whatever you made your website to be at Juice Plus.
Doug, can I ask a question?
Of course.
I have a couple of new partners, like it was the end of August. And so we didn't get a chance to go in and set up that website address. Do you know what I do? How do I help them?
So I would go into your back office. And if you're not in your back office yet.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this, backoffice.juiceplus.com, you can go into your back office.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able, if you can figure out how to find your new partners under your team.
Okay.
It will show you their website there.
So it'll have assign them one.
Yes.
No, they've already, by default, they're assigned one, but it's usually not something you really want. Remember how we usually change
I
it.
remember that. So do they get to choose? Like they always
Yeah.
had a list of things for them to choose.
Yeah, eventually they'll get in there and do that. But
Once they are able to get in themselves,
yeah,
they can do that.
Right. Okay. Because I haven't been able to get into anything. This is the first time I've seen this.
yeah, Stacy might be able to look that up as well.
Okay, so now that I've done ddonahoe@juiceplus.com, I'm there. Then do I go to the little, because I'm doing this on my phone and I'm listening to you on my iPad. So so I go to the little 3 bars and then do I log in?
No, did you go to ddonahoe.juiceplus.com? You didn't go to ddonahoe@juiceplus.com. That's an email.
I did yes. Okay, so let me start all over again.
Ugh. Come on, you can do it, Doug.
I know, and now it wants to know if I'm a human.
Yes, that's a good sign. You are a human. You just
I
answer it.
just pinch me. Yes, I'm outside. I've not done any work outside on my equipment. So, okay, I'm a human. It's verifying.
Well, what is your website called, Darby? D Donahoe?
Yes, I'm there. It's verifying me.
Okay.
So
So if I go to
Nicole-
your website. Oh, it remembers I'm logged in as me. Okay.
And
Yeah, this happens.
it's still making me verify that I'm a human. So
That's
you
fine.
should definitely verify that, Darby.
this is the fourth time I've done it.
Nicole, so Nicole's wondering, are we signing in as a business into like a back office? We're not right now. And it's okay, it took you back to being a customer because it's a whole different website. It's called back office, so we're not there yet.
So on your computer, Sharon, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you go to S Farrar or Sharon Farrar, we're going in as if I've sent this link to somebody that I've talked to about Juice Plus, and they're going to check out my website.
Right.
So
We are
notice-
looking as a, oh,
Yeah, and you guys are seeing, like, you're on my website and it says your Juice Plus partner, Douglas Farrar. Like, everybody's seeing this, right?
yes.
If you're in the right place, this is what you're seeing. If you're not seeing this, you probably are doing what we were doing a few minutes ago, and you have to just do what we say, which is go to your website, your Juice Plus website. So if I were to send this to, Sharon Farrar to order Juice Plus from me, she would have to like figure out what's going on. She could also join my team right here and all this stuff. So I want to show you guys something. When you go to products, and there's several ways to get to products, they're making it easy for people to find things, like a big red button that says shop all products. That's good. And when I go to the capsules, by clicking on this, there's a lot of clicks that people are doing right now. You know what I mean? And then also notice this. Let's say they somehow, by a miracle, realize that you wanted them to get the quad. And a lot of people are just going to say, oh, look, it's cheaper to get the fruit and veggie. Let me get that. But look what happens when I click on the quad. Right now it says from $112.50. It doesn't say per month. They're going to fix all this, by the way. When I click on the quad, look what the price is now. It shows 4 bottles and it says they're going to pay $450. So I would not send a prospect to this right now. So let me show you what I'm going to do. Sharon, is it okay for me to go ahead with a cart?
Yeah.
Okay. I would recommend you watch this. And then in the Lunch and Learn, we did this exact same thing. You can watch the replay if you want to follow along, but I would recommend that you watch what I do right now. So this is, I've gotten to the quad. So let's say I want to have Sharon Farrar buy a quad from me. I'm going to go to right here and I'm going to say, okay, what is the payment type? I don't want to pay per shipment. I want to pay per month. Now it's only 112 a month, right? And they're going to use a debit card. Everything's good. Let me add this to the cart. Now, I had some other things in my cart. Let me remove them. By the way, notice how this looks kind of normal. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like something I would see at a website. I buy a lot of stuff online. That's because they use Shopify also at most places in the world. So this is good. All right, so now I could check out or I could view the cart. For right now, I'm going to view the cart so you guys can see what I'm going to do right now. This is the magic. Now I'm going to share this cart. Instead of checking out, I'm going to share the cart, and this is my quad. I share the cart, and I'm going to enter my email because notice up here, I don't know about you guys, but I got very nervous because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on juiceplus.com. I'm not even at my own website anymore. What is that all about? How are they going to know it's from me? So that's why you gotta be careful not to just go to this shopping cart and say, oh, let me copy this link. Because they won't even know it's from you. Instead, you have to enter your email here.
Okay, let me make something very strong. Only the email that is attached to your distributorship.
Yeah.
I have 3 emails. I know exactly which one is attached to my distributorship. If you put in a different one, it's gonna be a lead for somebody else. You have to know which one you have put in as the one that is, you know, the one that you get, like say Juice Plus Insights emails from, things like that, that's attached to your distributorship.
All right, so I put in my email into the share your cart box. And I realize there's a couple of steps. Don't freak out because you're going to see how great this is. In fact, I'm going to create my link right now. And it says, boom, I'm sharing a link for Douglas J. Farrar. Now I'm going to copy that link. Now watch what happens on this Zoom. I'm going to put it into the chat right now. And I want you guys to click on that link. And it's going to take you, if in fact, if you want to order, I don't mind getting some more orders this month. You guys go ahead and order your quad from me. But if you click on that link, it's going to open it right up to Doug Farrar's website, which is not that big of a deal. We could do that in the past by just copying the URL. But let me show you how it gets even better. So now I have a shopping cart that has the quad in it. But wait a second. Sharon wants to not only get the quad, she wants to also, let's go back and shop some more for Sharon. Let's get some shakes in there. All right, let's get the variety shakes. We're going to do 60 servings and we're going to do pay per month. Well, let's make it up. Let's do a pay in full. Oh, I don't want to mess with my luck here. I haven't tried that.
No, it'll do it. They said
It'll do it? Oh, okay, we're going to do a pay in full because they're going to do a shred. And let's throw in a one-time Luminate order of 30 servings. Now, let's add this to the cart. It didn't pick up the Luminate. That's okay.
Have to add it.
Choose a variant first.
That's weird.
Okay, so it didn't like that. Let's not worry about it. So now I have a shopping cart. When I go to my shopping cart over here, now I can see, I can view the cart. And now Sharon Farrar, now you couldn't even do this on the old website without a nightmare. You had to put in their information first to make the cart, right? What a nightmare that was. By the way, the link that I already shared to you guys in the chat, that is my quad link for Doug Farrar that will never change. So I'm going to take that and put it into my boards or into a notepad somewhere within my phone. And anytime I share Juice Plus and somebody wants to order a quad, I send them that link. I'm done. I never have to worry about a link again. I'm going to name it Doug's Quad Link. Boom. Now this one, I'm going to share this cart. And in the same way, when I share this cart, it's going to come up exactly how I prepared the cart. So think of that concierge service that Sharon was talking about. Now you guys should see that exact shopping cart. And sometimes people have pretty complicated orders, right? We still can do concierge service. I can talk to Sharon and see what her needs are. She's going to need this for her. She's going to need shakes for her and her husband. And they're going to go ahead and get 2 boxes of Luminate. I'm going to put them in there too. And when they click a link, they don't even have to browse the website. They just come right here and then they hit checkout and they have just ordered Juice Plus. And of course, now they're a new customer. They're going to have to sign up, blah, 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 like usual. Does that all make sense for everybody? Because there is one more, slightly more advanced thing we have to do now. And that is how to do a children's health study. So we want all questions answered before we get to
So
that.
Jimmy
because-
says, no, that did not make sense. Is that what you're answering, Jimmy? We're also recording this, so you can always go back. So you can make a shopping cart, you know, using pay in full or monthly installments. You can combine them all, send them by putting in your email at the end of the shopping cart. and sending that link to somebody. You could do that for every product except what Doug's gonna tell you right now. Okay, does everybody have that clear? You could do all kinds of shopping carts with all the products except Healthy Starts. It's gonna be a little different. The other one is generic, don't need any information to make a shopping cart, and you can reuse those links once you've got it. Doug's gonna show you how to do the family health study or Healthy Starts.
Healthy
I have-
Starts.
I have two questions.
Go ahead.
First of all, I know when we did the myjuiceplus.com, we had to be sure and put https://. I noticed up here that that's what it kind of defaults to. Did you put that in, or does it default to that? Did you just put Doug Farrar 954 @gmail.com, or did you have to do the HTTPS?
No, you can do so. D Farrar. What is yours? What is your website, Jana?
JanaWallace.juiceplus.com.
And I did not put any HTTPs. It automatically puts it in. Yeah.
Okay, that's one question then. Now, the second question is, so that we can create what you did with the email, like Doug's Quad, Doug's Trio, Doug's Duo, that kind of thing. We can make one for each of those. And then if somebody orders like a quad and say like the Perform, then we can just do it twice. And then so that we can just keep using our same links that we've already established and just send it to, instead of, because what you did was make something for Sharon, did a quad and some shakes. And so what you had to recreate the link, but can we do a link for each one of the products and then just when they order the quad, put that link in and then say, okay, now the next thing you want is Performs, where you put that link in. Do you see what I'm
No.
asking?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they can do that
Nope.
because why?
Okay, well, let's try it. Let's try this. Let's see if you go to, I gave you 2 shopping carts already. If I click on my link right now, I click here. Here's my shopping cart. Oh, I already emptied it.
She's
Oh, here
saying,
it is.
oh, sorry.
You don't understand what she's saying. She's saying like, here's the shopping cart with a quad in it. But then you also want to order another quad plus shakes, and that was a separate link. You can't, now if I click this right now, what she's saying is, will it add them all together? And the answer is no.
Oh.
It's gonna go to the other shopping cart.
Okay. I was just saying I could have a link for the quad, then I could have a link for each of the combinations of the shakes.
Well,
then-
yes.
Depending
So-
on what they wanted, I could just put in 5 different links.
Negative, you cannot do that.
Can't do that. Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank
She's
you.
saying she can text people 5 different links, one for the quad, one for the shake. There's
And
it's already
okay,
pre-made.
maybe I'm
on-
making, yeah, but they would have to purchase just the quad.
Right,
And then on the next link, they would purchase just whatever that is. Yes.
that's what she's saying.
But Jana is thinking it's gonna combine them all into one grand checkout, and they won't.
That's what I was asking. Thank you. So don't do that because it's a big hassle for the customer. Okay, got it. Thank
Exactly.
you.
So what we
Thank
wanna
you.
do, because we provide concierge service and we're so excited to get a big order with multiple products, is we take the time to build them a shopping cart. Think of all the time you're gonna be saving by not checking all of your customers' orders and having to do all that other work. So this is a way we can actually do higher level customer service. Now, you could do none of that if you want. And you could just send them to, what if I go to janawallace.juiceplus.com. Now here I am at Jana's website, and Jana told me you should order the quad and the shakes and in single serves and a 15 serving Luminate. Well, how am I going to even find this? There's just no way. I mean, you could try, they'd have to really work hard at it. And I just don't know if that's what we should do. So yeah, can people order from your website? They can. I could go here, but I already know the website. So I'm saying, oh, here's the quad, but they're going to look around and say, what do I do? Look at all these options. How come when I click on it, Jana, I just clicked on those quads you told me about, and it says it costs $450 and I only get 4 bottles? You know, they're going to ask you all kinds of dumb questions. Not because they're dumb, just because, I mean, think about how much you have to search around on Amazon before you find what you're going to buy, right? Except
Right.
you don't care who you buy it from on Amazon. And every time you click on a different one, you're buying it from a different seller. You want them to buy it from you, and you want them to buy the right thing.
And I want to help them and them be comfortable and happy.
Yes, it's going to build your relationship with good customer service. Okay, so I'm still on Jana Walsh's website. That's okay. And now I'm trying to order for my family, the Children's Health Study, or the Healthy Starts for Families. Okay. Now I just stumbled on a shortcut, Sharon, by mistake. You know how it's kind of hard to find it? So right now they don't have the Healthy Starts for Family anywhere where we can find it very easily. I think if we go to the shop, there it is on the right over there.
You just hover on shop or learn more, it'll show up on the right.
Yeah, I like learn more because it just comes up. But if they go to the shop, I can sign up for Healthy Starts now. Now, remember, don't forget this because you will lose your order if this happens. Even though I'm on Jana Wallace's website, look, it says I'm shopping with Jana Wallace. If you say, oh, here's the Healthy Starts, let me just send them to the website. Well, watch what happens when I put it in here. You guys go ahead and click on that. Look how it says us.juiceplus.com pages, Healthy Start sign up. It doesn't say anything about Jana Wallace. She would not get credit if you ordered from that site. So do not copy a URL and send it to anybody under any circumstance. What we can do though is build them a cart. And you are going to need to know the children's name in order to get them this cart built. This is pre-filling nonsense because I did this earlier. So for the Healthy Starts, either for yourself or for somebody else, you first start off by putting in the child's information, then agreeing to the terms and use. And that's going to be, you know, you got to keep buying Juice Plus for blah, blah, the term and all that good stuff. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to choose what product we are buying. That's weird that it says choose your products. Okay, they should have put that here. Maybe they'll change it. I'm going to buy the Duo today, and I'm not going to click on the picture. I'm going to add it to my bundle. I'm making a bundle. And notice how it popped in over here on the right. Now I scroll down and it says choose my child's product. I got a hardy boy that wants to eat some capsules. Whoops, I clicked on the picture. Now everything's messed up. Let me go back with my back arrow. And instead, I'm going to, oh, it restarted me on everything. Don't you hate this kind of stuff? I accept it. I put in their birthday. I'm going to get a Duo, add to bundle. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to add more capsules to my bundle. This is what the scammers do before they sell it on eBay and Amazon. Those bad people. All right, now I'm going to add it to my cart. So now we have a bundled content over here on the right. It's ready to go. I add it to the cart. And now I'm going to view the cart. And I'm going to view the cart. I have shakes in there still. Notice how the fruit and vegetable capsules, Healthy Starts 13 plus is zero money. Let me take off the quad from earlier because it remembers everything. Now I'm going to view the cart like we did before, and I'll be able to share this cart, and it's a children's health study. Now, you know what's interesting? Remember I started on Jana's website? But here I go again. I'm gonna share it this time as Sharon Farrar. At Bell South? Yes, I know that. Now watch this. I'm gonna create the link. Email is not valid. Is that your email, Sharon? Did I spell it wrong?
Why wouldn't the email be valid? Sharon Farrar at bellsouth.net? I can't
Yeah,
see.
that's what I wrote.
Hmm.
Oh,
It would be your email. If you're a partner, be sure to enter the email associated with your partner account.
okay.
Mine is SharonFarrar1@me.com. Your
Oh,
Doug Farrar 954, whatever.
I'm just wondering, I'm trying to figure out right now, I'm trying to learn too, guys. If
Yeah.
I can create a cart for my
For me.
partner that's
Okay.
brand new, that is too afraid to do this yet. So
You s-
Sharon Farrar
You
1 at
started
me.
in Jana's, wouldn't it be Jana's website?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Sharon Farrar 1 at me.
.com. It's gonna go to me. So now you're
Look
gonna
at
do that.
Now I'm
link.
sharing a link for Sharon Farrar. So Cindy, we can actually go in and those brand new partners, they're gonna say, Cindy, I got somebody that wants to order a trio. I don't even know how to put it in. And you're gonna be like, we haven't even activated your site yet. We don't even know what to do. You can create her
A cart?
her cart. So now you
Awesome.
guys, I think if you click on the link I just put in the chat, you're going to Beth Pearson, you're gonna go to Sharon's thing, and here we are. And now I'm shopping with Sharon Farrar, and I'm about
Okay.
to buy it. Isn't that awesome? So Beth Pearson, can we add other products to the Healthy Starts orders? Absolutely.
Hey,
In
Doug,
fact, go ahead.
I'm
Can you
sorry.
save that link because you already put a child's name in there, or do you have to do that?
No, you can
Retard.
never ever use that link again because that link is gonna be for that fictitious child I put in there.
Okay,
So Healthy Starts for families, you can never reuse the links. The other stuff, they're gonna work forever.
Hey, Doug, I've clicked on both of your links and it comes back to my account. It's not switching accounts, even when I click your link. Anybody else having that issue?
mm-mm.
Well, let's think about this though. I made a shopping cart for you. And now I'm gonna check out. So I'm now the customer checking out. And you're saying that you're shopping with Sharon Farrar? Oh, I know why. It's because you're logged in still. I remember I had to log out. So go into the
Okay.
upper right, click on your name, log out, and then it'll work.
Okay,
Because it's thinking you're a partner and, oh, you must have made a mistake or something.
okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Thanks.
Hey,
And
Doug, I
yes.
have a really quick question. I
Yeah,
have cards at some doctor's offices and they have a QR code. So what you're saying really is that, because I have the QR code on there, they could have gone to the website and looked at videos or whatever, but that's not really how it works now. Is that correct?
where does the QR code take them?
To my website or the doctor's website.
Then
So
it's
it would
gonna work
take
still.
them- But could be confusing if you say that now we should do carts more than, but I guess they can call me too and say, I'm on the
Oh, well, it's
website.
gonna be just as, I mean, I thought it was confusing before. I'm just telling you what I think. I mean, I'll do stuff like this all the time. No, you can't do this anymore. Like, so if I go to, by the way, if you have a vanity email, like I own dougfarrar.com, that will still work. If you go to dougfarrar.com, it redirects over to my Juice Plus. That's just something I like to do. So.
But can they still see videos and stuff like that? Or they can still look at products.
Yeah, they can look
Order.
around. So sometimes what I would do, yeah, you can. I saw it earlier. That's a good point. We're so excited about buying stuff that we haven't talked about education.
Well, I'm just wondering, because
No, if you
Yeah,
go to juiceplus.com. Interesting. Because I saw all the research and stuff earlier. I think that was over at juiceplus.com. It's at Cabbage Girl's website, you know, when you go there.
yeah, but are you,
Oh,
The-
I know why. Let me
Horrible.
explain this to you. This is because juiceplus.com is what it D Lucas calls it. This is window shopping. We're just window shopping in the mall right now. We're looking around and we're learning more about Juice Plus. Look, when you go here, you have the blog, you have ingredients, benefits, the research studies are still there, all that good stuff. When you're ready to buy something, you go into the shop. Once you enter the shop for capsules, let's say, you're past wondering what it is. You know, now we're looking at fruit, vegetable, berries. It does have descriptions down here, ingredients, all that. But again, what you're talking about right now, Susan, is really just wrapping your mind around a different paradigm.
yeah, I just want to make sure that it still kind of works the same way, or do I need to go change out all these cards?
No, well, what's gonna happen is, let's say, like I have the same thing on my, on a card somewhere, I don't know. If it goes to Doug Farrar,
Yeah.
Doug
Yeah, I just clicked on it.
Farrar.com.
I have a card in front of me and I just clicked on it. Yeah, and it takes me to the Cabbage Girl.
Oh, good, that's even better than going to your storefront, yeah.
Yeah, it takes me to
Cabbage,
the Cabbage
but
Girl.
a Cabbage Girl, let's remember, what is the URL it says at the top right now?
When I,
Like in your web browser, is it say shopping with Susan?
oh, it says us.juice.
There you go. Well, that I would not use those anymore. But what you
How do
could do,
that?
you set up the QR code. So
I
what you-
did.
So why don't you go back and change the QR code on your end of where it goes? I mean, you can make that QR code go
Well,
to.
that's why I'm a
YouTube.
little confused because it used to go to susanwinnet.juiceplus.com. So there must be something different if we still can use. And maybe
Oh.
that, I don't want to tie up people's time on that, but it's just,
Yeah. I think you have to really just think that through. There's no logical reason why it wouldn't go right here. Because when I put in
Why did-
susanwinnet.com, I go right here.
I know. So why, I wonder why it did that.
Maybe because you didn't log out.
If you click on products right there, then it goes to the next page, which shows you then it takes you to those links for learn more, research, all that.
Yeah, no, but this, when I just clicked on it again. Doug, I can maybe talk to you off. I don't want to
Okay.
take up people's time.
All
But
right.
it's-
Oh, I see what you're saying, Beth, in the chat.
Not very intuitive in that way, I don't think, because the other site with the Cabbage Girl, you do see the stuff there.
Listen, I'm just excited that I've got somebody else to say Cabbage Girl. So my goal has been met for the day. Yes.
And
All
if
right.
you wanted to go on the Paul Stricker talk, it started at 8:30. Just want to say that. The back office, you guys have not really been invited to go on, but Doug can show you the back office, how to activate it maybe. Do you remember? We got a link in the email, so I'm not sure if you could just go.
Well, can I make sure that everybody understands this? That what we were talking about earlier with Jana is a great point. What I think would be very wise for everybody to do is to go through and say, let's start with capsules. Let me create a quad cart. You know what I mean? And I'm going to add it to the cart. And now I'm going to view the cart. And now I'm going to, let's say I've just quad in here. I'm removing my old stuff because it's remembering me. That's nice. I love when you go back to a website and it remembers what you forgot to order. All right, so now I put my email in. I wish I could type faster in these situations. Okay, so now I create the link. Now here's what I would consider a best practice. You go into some site, however you keep your stuff. Like I use boards. Sharon might use just a note inside of her iPhone, and then you would say Doug Quad. And I would just put that link right here. Then I would say Doug Trio. And I just say Doug because like Sharon would probably have a list of Doug and a list of Sharon because she might decide who she's putting the order under to make it more advantageous to our paycheck, basically, and who's qualifying for what. But I would take the time to do this for all of the products because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I got to go make a cart every time somebody wants to order. No. If Jana Wallace says, hey, I want to order the quad. Okay, Jana, that's great. I'm really excited. You're going to love this stuff. Here, it's coming to you right now. Boom. It's already there on your chat. All right, so it's on your text right now. Just let me know if you have any questions, but that's going to pre-fill your shopping cart and you're good to go. Other scenario, because Jana's so good, Jana's probably going to upsell them to a quad plus Luminate and a double order a shake. She would have to go build the cart. But I'm just saying, if you want to kind of organize yourself in a smart business way, you might want to do this. A lot of people do this already anyway. I don't know if you ever used the boards template, but it was already pre-filled in there to have all of your products and then the link to order those products. Anybody have any questions? Sharon wants me to show you the back office. They are not sharing this with you guys yet, but they haven't locked you out yet either. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
If somebody happens upon it, that's okay. So
Like if you happen to go to backoffice.juiceplus.com and this one, there's no activate. All you do is because your old login to the Juice Plus back office is not going to work anymore. You have to just say forgot password. Click on forgot password, put your email in. It's going to send you a new link. I've already done that. I've made the stuff all exactly the same. So my passwords are the same for every website. Same thing's going to happen with the hub, by the way. The hub is still there. You just have to go to hub.juiceplus.com, forget your password, create a new one, and you're good to go.
If you remember how you were able to see your customers' next shipments, I don't know.
Okay.
I've really found a
Okay. I think I can do this.
real good for that yet.
I
We
think
got training on
on
this.
the 3 lines over here on the left.
Yeah.
If I go to Teams,
I feel like it might have been.
Team Dashboard. I don't know why it's there.
And then the blue thing up there, the blue arrow.
No, it was showing. Okay, so these are, whoa, Felix Lopez. Oh, this is Teams.
Yeah.
Well, if I go to who has orders? Sony. If I click on Sony. Nope, this isn't customers. Oh, I just want to see my own customers, right?
Yes.
Ah, here it is. Okay, so when you go into the, okay, let me do it again. I go to Teams Dashboard. Now, right here it says my team, and it's going to show me all team members and all the team members under the other team members. But there's a little arrow right here. This is the special arrow, and I bet Sharon's following this too right now.
I'm dying.
This arrow, and I can choose to see my customers.
There we go. Click it.
Boom.
Oh, wait, there's a place though that shows the customers and their order ship dates. That's not it.
Like a report?
Yeah, where it's all on one page. that's great. It shows her one at a time, but that's not gonna do it.
I was bouncing around for all these though. I forgot how I found that, to be honest with you.
Customer analysis or something? Well, we'll have to leave a message later.
Yeah, we don't have that yet. Anybody have any final questions?
Get off those addresses and stuff, because YouTube does not like that if I post it.
Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you so much for this.
Well, I'm curious. I know sometimes you go to a training and it's kind of like, oh, I understand they were saying, but I don't really know what to do. I mean, is it like that, or is it like if you had to jump in right now and like put in Illuminate order tonight, could you do it?
Yep.
After
Gotcha.
all that I heard today, yes.
Okay.
But maybe it would take more than just one time. But see, I've been on Zooms now for like 4 hours. So yeah, and then read all of the stuff that Sharon and Doug sent and Stacy sent. So yeah, I feel very confident now I can do this. I'm very pleased. Thank you all so much.
And there's no shame if you don't feel like you can do it right now. We'll kind of end, not yet. Okay, Darby, that's okay. You know what I think? Oh, Beth Pearson, everything stops. Beth Pearson found the customer reports.
Oh, good.
Now I
Hold
gotta go
on.
back and get them. Okay, hold on. Go to the 3 dots over on the,
Your screen, Doug.
oh, share my screen. I don't have that computer on. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen and
Share
you're gonna
your
walk me
screen,
through
yeah.
it.
Okay, thank you.
This is huge. Okay. 3 lines.
The 3 lines up top. Okay, and then you go to
Oh, orders, duh.
performance. Oh, no. No, you're right. Shoot. Teams. And then it says report center,
Oh. Oh, yeah.
right? Oh,
My customers.
yes.
That's where we saw it earlier. There it is.
Okay, we need to write that.
But do you see any? I don't see a next shipment date there.
Don't worry, this is good enough so far.
We're there,
No,
we're
I
getting
saw it
there.
earlier. How did we do
Mine
that
could be still
before?
processing. What's that?
Find subscriptions.
Where's that?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I
That-
can't see it.
Oh, no, customer.
Downline subscriptions. Here we go. Next ship date.
Don't do the calendar, just go down.
The customer analysis, did you get that one?
Oh,
This is
Sharon,
so
you're saying,
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a place that just shows my customers, but it shows the whole team's customers.
next
Which,
ship date.
I looked under customer analysis and that's showing,
okay, let's look at that.
looks just like my team. And then I click on one of them and you can, so you click, go to customer analysis, Doug, down there in the bottom. And then see how they have the green dot next to their ID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that drops their customers. So this is your team.
Next ship date. Is that in there though?
It's,
Next ship
it
date
looks
is
like it's
blank.
gonna be populated, but it's not there yet in mine.
Yeah. And I'm gonna encourage you guys, you see what Beth did is one of the keys, you know, sometimes people ask me like, oh my gosh, like how do you know so much about technology and da da da? Well, you know what? You just like play around with stuff and eventually you get lucky. Sometimes that's the best way. So don't be afraid to go in and just, I mean, you got a new Ferrari. Let's go take it for a test drive, you know? Just take it for a drive. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh my gosh, I ordered something by mistake. So go in, now you get to learn how to cancel the order. No big deal. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Thanks, Beth. Yeah, I don't think it's quite there yet. And again, like I said, here's what I don't want you guys to do is to be like, oh my gosh, and we can't do this. And why do they have it like this? Like I said, trust me, the NMDs are all over corporate to the point where they're saying, guys, we know that some of the stuff isn't right. Just chill out. Let's just get it working for now. I mean, we got our paychecks today, right? That's good. So at least they got that working. So that's good. And, yeah.
You know something? Is that all of these people have been working like they get out of 48 hours, they got 2 hours of sleep and stuff like that. We should do something as a team for that crew of people. I mean, really, we ought to.
I know,
do
I'm just
something.
laughing because like Jana is the nicest person in the whole world. And of course you thought of that.
Well, no, but I mean, really, we should come up with something that we can do for them because they've put massive effort into this. And it's on our behalf. I think we got to figure out something. And of course, the best time to do it is at conference, and that's not too far away. Like we're driving to Phoenix on Tuesday. So
Awesome.
Well,
anybody have any ideas?
I hope
let
some
me
of these
know.
people will be there. I want to give them a big hug and a kiss, but you know what? Even though you know how the life really works, like even the people that are the spokespeople and the leaders of this, they're not the ones in the trenches doing it. So, yeah, I hear what you're saying. They'll be sleeping, Beth says. No, they're probably still going to be working on this too, right? But
really,
I
we
just
need
want to
do
encourage you
something.
guys that this is part of the changeover to like what's to come in this company. They're really doing it. I mean, we've had other leaders that have talked about this for years. And yes, we're having some growing pains currently. And guys, don't feel bad if you have some anxiety. You wouldn't even believe behind the scenes, this is rock Sharon Farrar's world. Because Sharon Farrar is all about, she never even really used the new Juice Plus website. She's still on the one from 2 sites ago. That's what she uses. And she's all about reports. And now she literally has no reports yet. And she's been freaking out a little bit, you guys. Plus, she also manages orders for doctors and for me, which means she can't do that anymore, unless she figures out a way to do it. And so, I mean, there's a lot of stress there, but look, she's smiling, and yet she smiles.
I'm not as stressed out as I was yesterday. So,
Yeah.
get better as we get to know what we're doing.
So welcome to the 21st century in Juice Plus. Our company's growing up and putting, it's not always fun to get some of the foundational type of things in place in business or in anything. It's like getting, I don't know, something that's not real fun, like done to your car or to your house. But like you got a new pipe put in underneath the house, you'll never see it. And it's like it costs you $1,000. It's like, wow, that wasn't fun. But if you get a new table or a new couch, it's like, oh, this is awesome, So but this is going to allow us, I think we can't even see it yet. It's going to free us up from other things. It's going to bring us up to speed with how the rest of the world does things. And to be honest with you, it's for me, who I do like technology. I do like the way modern life allows us to move and do things really quickly on our phones and all this stuff. I just haven't been as comfortable. Like I've been kind of embarrassed. I'm proud of our company. I'm proud of our products, but it's kind of like, it's not very impressive the way our company has been as far as technology and stuff. So I'm excited that we'll be able to be right there with the best of them with this. And this is just the beginning stages of Shopify. There's so many things they can add to it and plugins and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, there's some stuff about tracking. They're still working on some of that stuff. Some of it took them by, I think, surprise how much we want to know. But I do ask you, just be patient. Try and learn the system the best you can. All right. Anything else, Sharon?
No, thanks for coming on. We're going to do this pretty often, so everybody's comfortable, and we'll see you in Phoenix. Yay.
Thank
guys-
you all so much. Thank you very much.
You got
This
it.
is really, really helpful. Thank
Hey,
you.
Doug.
Good. All
Yeah.
right.
And guess what? By the way, in regard to Phoenix, I just want to say Janie Mims is the poster girl of the whole team right now because she just decided today to go to Phoenix. She got her plane ticket and she got a concert ticket. I mean, the conference ticket. She didn't even know where she's sleeping when she gets there yet, but
I
she's
I
going.
connected her
So
with somebody. She's got a room.
there,
Yeah.
she got a room. So it's not too late. Join us in Phoenix if you want. It'll be fun.
Yep. Let's do it.